A very wise man once said, to be the best, you gotta beat the best. And the best is blessed. Max Blessed Holloway is back this weekend in the main event against Chan Sung Jung, also known as the Korean Zombie, in what looks to be the last fight of his career. So my predictions coming up in a second, guys. Hello and welcome to Bloodsport MMA.
Assalamu alaikum, Habibi.
A fight that both fighters so dearly wanted that on paper doesn't make the most sense, but Max Holloway, after his win against Arnold Allen, Max Hiker Holloway.
Max Hiker Holloway here.
Came out and said he desperately wants to fight the Korean Zombie because that's the one guy from this era who was in the same era as he was in.
He's getting
that he had never fought and that he always thought he will fight, but it never came to fruition. And Chan Sung Jung said the same. He said, I want to fight Holloway very bad. That's for my legacy, that's for my career. It's probably the last fight for my career. So I want to make it a big one.
It's so big.
And I'm very happy for both guys that they got this matchup. And they will now headline in Singapore. Just for information, guys, for wherever you are in the world, you have to watch your own time, of course. But for the Europeans, it's very early in the morning. For us here, Central Europe time, I believe it starts at 10 a.m. The prelims, I'm not too sure though. So be ready to watch the fights early in the day. And look, I tried to give the Korean Zombie all the respect in the world here in this prediction, but you have to see, the Korean Zombie is 36 years old. For a featherweight, that's not the youngest anymore. You could clearly see, I mean, his last fight was for the title. We have to mention this. His last fight was for the title. It's not like he's on a 3-fight losing streak and he just fought, I don't know, journeyman and got beat up by them. No, his last fight was against the pound-for-pound greatest right now, the great Volkanovski, Alexander. So, you know what I mean, just to put it in perspective, but still, he hasn't fought the craziest of competition in his last few fights. He looked good in most of those fights, but you could clearly see against Volkanovski that there's just a gap between where the Korean Zombie is right now and the very top of the division. And I believe he has all the skills in the world to beat everybody, Chan Sung Jung. I mean, he's a phenomenal striker, also has good grappling. He has a longer reach on Holloway, which is pretty interesting. A longer reach on Holloway, even Holloway is much taller. But you look, Holloway is 31 years old. He's fighting killers after killers after killers.
kill everybody.
He's not fighting any bad names. He just beat up Arnold Allen, who was the next hope for featherweight. So he's used to fighting all those young, fast, dynamic guys, and now he's fighting a rather not too fast anymore, still dangerous, but not too fast anymore, Chan Sung Jung. And I do believe, even though he doesn't have the reach advantage, he definitely has the lag reach advantage and stuff. He will beat him up kind of from the outside. I don't think that he will finish the Korean Zombie, but I do believe that Holloway will, for 5 rounds, I wouldn't say Cater style, like he fought against Cater. I wouldn't say it would be that much of a beatdown, but I believe it will be a pretty big win for Holloway, where he just absolutely dominates the Korean Zombie. Even if it goes to the ground, I believe Holloway has the advantage there. Holloway is just the overall more skilled, more dynamic, faster fighter, and I can't do too much of a breakdown here because it's just literally just, I think there will be a difference of levels there. So I do believe that Holloway will beat him up for 5 rounds and win by unanimous decision, probably like 50-43 or something. I really do believe that this will be an absolute beatdown. Max Holloway looks as happy as ever in his pre-fight episodes that he puts on his YouTube channel. And I am very happy to see Max happy as well. I love Max Holloway, one of my favorite fighters, your favorite fighter's favorite fighter. And I do believe that he will get an absolute dominant victory in Singapore. So make sure to stay up early or wake up early, tune into the fights, enjoy the fights with me on Kick, as always, kick.com/bloodsportmma, watching the fights together there every Saturday and watch along. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and that you don't look like a zombie. Get your sleep in. Until the next one, bye-bye. Bloodsport out.